Peace and blessings, everybody. How y'all doing today? I literally got my well-deserved rest. I didn't get to work yesterday, whatever the case is. But you know what? It's all good though. So I dropped two diss tracks, and it's a No Uncle Murder sequel. And I talked about Uncle Murder in the blog. Like clearly in a freestyle, and I'm gonna say that I'm gonna take this to YouTube, to the YouTube streets. So clearly the devil is spinning the block for the hip hop culture. He's definitely spinning for the teachers' pets such as Kendrick Lamar. Next is gonna be Grizzly Hendrix, and then Rhapsody, and then whatever other teachers' pets trying to preserve the culture to the point that they're kissing ass in order to get next to the old schoolers or whatever the case is. Blah blah blah. This is why I keep what I said about Kendrick. I keep what I said about Grizzly Hendrix, and I keep what I said about Rhapsody. You know, and it's not what's said, it's how it's said. You could tell, like you know how people be working so fucking hard or trying so fucking hard to be a rap purist to follow by the hip hop guidelines, and it's like, nigga, you trying too hard. Like, just say what you feel. Open your heart once in a blue. Like, don't try to be the rap purist or the hip hop legend, this and that. Just let it come to you. Let the streets confirm or whatever the case is. Even though the streets have confirmed, however, if I'm saying that people like Kendrick Lamar and Grizzly Hendrix and Rhapsody are just like teacher sets because they try so hard to be the next it thing or to be the next legend or to be in hip hop history, which they wanna well be, they're gonna want to be in hip hop history, then I bet you the pioneers are saying the same thing. Like, let me tell you something. Nobody ever fuck with a teacher spec. Have you ever seen Randall Weems with friends? No. Everybody, every kid in recess, especially even the Ashleys, done spun on Wendell Weems or whatever the case is, and to the point that the only friend that Wendell Weems got is that grouchy old lady that I actually forgot her name, but she's like a disciplinarian. She's an old lady that everybody was scared of. So fuck around. let's let's all say no Uncle Murder. Because fuck around, we can both chime in. I chimed in like maybe once or twice or whatever in the whole situation with the Kendrick versus Drake or whatever the case is. And you know what? I stay out the devil's way. However, you got people like Uncle Murder that want to chime in to the point that he want to get in the devil's way and what he's doing for the culture and the industry that niggas like Uncle Murder is part of. Or a Foxy Brown obsessed nigga talking about niggas is in the industry and I'm in the street type shit. Stay out the devil's way. Okay? Just like there was this person in my program or whatever, like, you know, I'm all about sisterhood or whatever the case is, but you know, as God told me, it's like um this cross dresser, shorty or whatever. Shorty's like, I'm trying to open up to her, which I did. But it's like she's like, I don't know. It's like there's something about her that just gives. It's just something about her that gives that she wants to be the only fish in the sea. You know. Now clearly there's trade everywhere that you go. However, the trade in a program or trade in certain situations is not really much to look at. It's so fucking real. I don't even know why there's gotta be so much competition amongst the girls and the girls alike when it comes to trade and niggas. It's so fucking real that Queen Ariel and Ange, the all seeing gods, as honest as his ballroom, literally created niggas and said, here, there's trade for everybody, there's niggas for everybody. You do not have to be the only fish in the sea. And of course, the mean girls, the girls in competition and all that, don't listen to them. They literally just It went to one ear and left the other. Just like how the all-seeing God like said, like literally when it came to hip hop and certain occupations like a job or whatever the case is, he said, here. He literally put a giant plate on earth. He said, here. There's room for everybody to eat. There's not you don't have to be in competition or whatever the case is. There's room for everybody to eat, whether hip hop or the workforce. So fuck around. You got people like this chick, you got people like this cross dresser in my program or whatever the case is. Most likely running a special to get to the nigga that she's interested in. Let me tell you something, ladies, cunts, and everything feminine. In the words of T.S. Madison, a nigga will fuck anything, including a wall, after he done drilled a hole into it. A nigga will fuck everything, including a vacuum cleaner. Remember that? Remember Scary Movie where this retarded nigga was humping the vacuum cleaner and shit like that? Okay, then. That's a fact. Stop running them specials to get closer to a nigga and wait your fucking turn. Now, when it comes to the niggas, you know, like I said, me and Uncle Murder give the same energy, but a different, way different taste. I could fuck around and chime in on the Kendrick Lamar versus Drake or whatever the case is. However, I choose to stay out the devil's way. Then you got Uncle Murder, whatever the case is, chiming in, but he doing the most and he getting in the devil's way. So now we're gonna take it to the streets. You know, like niggas know my story. I done sold weed to my druggy friends or whatever the case is, right? I remember one time that AK was the rage, right? So fuck around, I tried selling AK, I cop for my plug or whatever the case is, and all my druggy friends telling me that the AK was trash. So instead of me running the special to get that money back, I just threw the shit away. I just threw the shit away or gave it away, but most likely threw the shit away, either or, you know. And I took that L. I took that L. Then you got niggas like Uncle Murder that don't know how to take an L because he's such a lion in his right, right? So fuck around. Instead of him taking an L with a trash grade or every grade he pick up or every grade that he cop and wind up being trash, he wind up running specials on them grades, selling it to his community, and now his community is looking like special ed students trying to sell drugs as well. You know, on on this side of the universe, on God's universe, even Thump, we don't make special ed students. We don't run specials. We know how to take an L. But then you got niggas like Uncle Murder every time there's a new grade or whatever the case is, and he out here pitching, and it winds up being trash. Everybody telling him that it's trash. He fucking around and run a $2 special, whatever the case is, just to get rid of it because he don't know how to take an L. He don't know when to take an L and get a better grade. He don't know when to take an L. He don't know when to shut the fuck up neither. And to the point that Uncle Murder looks like the niggas that he sell to. He looks like a special ed student selling to his own. I don't care how flossed out he is. I don't care how much of a real nigga he is. He looked like a special ed student trying to sell drugs at 55 type shit, you know? He looking like a special ed student. I don't care, like I said, I don't care how glammed up he is. I don't care how much of a don he is. He looking like the niggas that he's selling to, you know? I remember that there was this rage called Moonrock, right? Learn it from a peer in my program. Now, this nigga, I don't know his situation. However, I know he wasn't homeless. His braids was always dusty. He his clothes is not up to date. He has plaid Jordans, plaid shirt, looking lanky or whatever the case is. Weed is supposed to make you eat. You fuck around and you gain weight off the weed or whatever the case is, depending on your metabolism. But he over here with a dusty braids that he never got done. He over here with the played out J's, the played out shirt, the played out bubble jacket, and he out here looking like a special ed student. So if Moonrock got niggas looking like a special ed student, bitch, ain't no fucking way I'm selling somebody's Moonrock. I knew when to take an L when it came to somebody's AK. You think I'm gonna sell somebody's Moonrock when you got niggas looking like the one I described? You don't even want like it literally like fuck around from what I see with Moonrock. Niggas don't want to get fly. Niggas don't want to eat. Niggas don't even want to fuck. Okay? That's how rid it is. And most of the time when you smoke weed, or most of the time you smoke weed, it's food and fucking. You feel hungry, horny, or both. Food and fucking. Not with Moonrock. Like Moonrock will have you looking like a special ed student, bitch. Trying to mac abroad and abroad dub your whole existence because you looking all dusty in the braids in the face and played out in the fit, nigga. And that's the and that person I described, that's the type of niggas that Uncle Murder be making when he fuck around and run specials with his weed or every grade he be picking up or whatever the case is. Fuck out of here. Listen, he had a hit song called Warning. It was a hit for the guys or whatever the case is. And then, you know, I fucks with the songs, and then I was like, this nigga don't know when to shut the fuck up. I've been saying this about him in my head for years. He don't know when to shut the fuck up and accept his blessings. So fuck around. Everything was going fine with the yearly wrap up or whatever the case is. However, he had a diss Skills, which Skills is certain wrap up. Skills is more better, and actually Skills came up with the yearly wrap up, right? He had to fuck around and diss Skills or beef with Skills, and the devil spawned for Skills. The devil spun on Uncle Murder and stripped him of his blessings. Now, he's probably going to do a 2024 wrap up, you know, by the end of 2024. Or he's probably dropping a song right now talking about the shit that I'm talking about. Well, in either way, my nigga, he's gonna get press, this and that. However, it's not the same because it's like nobody's really gonna look out for that, given the fact that he had to come for Skills' life. He had to come for Skills' existence. He had to try to bring their old New York back, which is a problem with a lot of my people, which is a problem with a lot of New Yorkers with me. They want to bring the golden age back. They're so stuck in the golden age. They're so stuck in the golden age, whether hip hop or even the ballroom, bitch, that they missed out on the present moment. There's beauty in the present, okay? So fuck around. He's gonna get his listeners with his yearly wrap up or whatever the case is. However, the devil already done stripped him of his blessings because he runs his mouth way too fucking much. And I'm gonna say this again and again. If Uncle Murder was an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, or a Capricorn, I would have said the same thing. It's more of the animal kingdom, the stars, ladies, cunts, and everything feminine. If a lion has to say that he's a lion all the time, 9 times out of 10, he's just a cub playing grown man games. I'm sorry, games. And to the fellas, if she is a lioness, having to say that she's a lioness all the damn time, 9 times out of 10, she's a cub playing grown man games. Let's say it one time together. No Uncle Murder. You know, when the devil starts spinning for the culture and the teachers pass a light, stay out the devil's way. Wait your fucking turn and the devil will spin for you too. Thank you.